Hello everybody, I'm Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide, owner of Mcfarlandfishing.com, and your host right here in McFarland's corner of the Lake Fork Rundowns. We host the public rundowns for free. We host the members only rundown, which is a small $4.99 a month fee, even more information, detailed information. And then the Let's Talk Fishing show, which is $9.99 a month. You choose your subscription. All filmed right here in the studio. Going to give you a quick rundown for the weekend. I apologize that I didn't film it yesterday. I normally film Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the shows air on Wednesdays and Fridays, provided the upload goes good. Yesterday I came home with a splitting headache, almost enough to make me vomit. I knew there was no way that I was going to come out here with these lights in my eyes and everything. I just couldn't do it, so I apologize. But it is Friday, not Thursday. I'm going to give you a quick rundown. The lake, as we know, has gone up and down and up and down and up and down over the last 2 weeks. We are on the downside. We're today 403.30. Water clarity 0 to 1. It's settling from last Monday's torrential rain, which, by the way, last Monday brought it up 3 more inches to 6 inches over pool. Dirtied the water really heavy. And then we had Tuesday morning 36 degrees. Wednesday morning, 40 degrees, cooling the water down. Well, yesterday and today, the water has come back up. Big south winds today. Big south. I mean like 15, 20 mile an hour sustained with 25 to 40 mile an hour gusts. The lake got pretty rough. I'm not going to lie, today we committed to the swim baits and the glide baits. We only got one bite. It was a big fish, over 7 pounds. PB for my client. That was the goal, was to break the PB. So we reached the goal. Which was very exciting. To see the smile on his face was worth every bit of it. But it was a tough day. In fact, fishing has been tough all week. So what I recommend is that whatever you choose to do, you commit to it. If you want to just catch fish and you don't care so much about the big one, you might want to spend more of your time in the backwaters with a weightless fluke or a weightless Senko and go as slow as you can stand it. Go in familiar water where you know they spawn. Black and blues, green pumpkins with chartreuse tails, things like the common stuff, and go slow. And when I mean go slow, I mean go slow. I have 9 out of 10 people that fish with me think they're going slow, and they're going 10 times too fast. When they say, is this slow enough? You're not even close. I literally mean let the thing marinate like a piece of chicken. Guesstimate in the 3 to 4 foot of water where the beds would be. Throw the bait up into the junk, pull it on the outside edges of the pencil reeds, the junk, let it hit the bottom, and let it sit there. Strike up a conversation with your friend. Don't shake it, pull it, move it. When you do move it an inch at a time, not a rod pull at a time, an inch at a time. The slower you can go, the better chance you will have of triggering an instinctive bite for that fish to be protective of that nest that you're around or in. By accident even, okay? You can't see the beds right now. The water's too dirty. Lots of fish trying to spawn. You can throw a spinnerbait, slow roll spinnerbait. It's a good one. You probably might get a bite or two off a chatterbait. Texas rig, Senkos, V&M chopsticks, stick baits, and small creature baits fished slow and repetitively through the same area. Go through the back area, go back through the back area, go back through the back area. Come back to that on the hour, it changes. Midday bite, afternoon bite is a lot better. And the fish are going to come back to, there's a lot of fish that pulled off of the nest and pulled off of the spawn due to the flooding water conditions, the high water conditions, and the cold. Not real cold, but cool enough, okay? The water is cooler than it was, it's cooler this week than it was 2 weeks back, all right? Especially the backwaters. Some of the ground flowing creeks, the groundwater is cool, really cool, because it's underground. At nighttime, the ground gets cold. That water gets even colder underground. So if you're in a creek that's still flowing today, it's colder in the back of that creek than one that's dried up. So fish the drains off properties, the cuts in the drains, before you fish the flowing creeks. Very big tip right there for you publicly. You might occasionally get a frog bite. The water is over pool. When it's over pool, it's up in the junk, and sometimes you can't get up in that junk enough. The frog bite is really good if you can really learn how to throw the frog in the junk, back under the junk, and then work the frog without coming out of the junk. Meaning walk the frog, don't pop it out. You can get some frog bites and a swim jig. Swim jig up and that stuff can do it too. The best bite though is the swim bait bite, the big swim bait bite, and the glide bait bite. Again, we had a big fish today. It was only one, but man, the conditions were right. We could have very well smashed him. I had a friend of mine who smashed him the other day on the glide bait. He had a back-to-back 7-pounders, a 7.14 and a 7.34 or something like that, just over 7 pounds, but back-to-back. You pull up on the right spot, the right timing with the glide bait or swim bait, and you can really hit the home run. Okay, so that's bass fishing on fork. Hope that helps you this weekend. I'm going to give you a little crappie report from Jackie Wiggins. Lake Fork crappie report. Crappie fishing continues to be excellent going into spring. Fish can be found all over the lake in 2 foot of water out to 32 foot of water. Tons of fish are being caught on standing timber, but we're seeing some fish beginning to load up on brush in some depths, random depths in different areas. Laydowns in some areas, bridges, and some docks. So what he means by that is there's fish are moving in from the deep 32 foot to the transitioning brush piles, docks, bridge corners, bridge pylons, laydowns before they go to the 2 foot water to spawn. Many different patterns are available to catch fish. Minnows are always an excellent choice this time of year, but small hand-tied jigs are also working very well if you don't like minnows. In minnow-like colors, so when you do your small hand-tied jigs, do the minnow colors. That's the dominating bite this week. Soft plastics will also help load the boat. And then if you want catfish, Jackie threw in a catfish report this week, which is pretty cool. The channel catfish are still loaded up in the north ends of the lake under the roosting trees where the black cormorants roost. Some reports of quality catfish are being up very shallow around retaining walls and grass on the north end. It's way too early for them to spawn, but they must be feeding up on spawning shad or fry from crappie or bass. That's what they're doing. They're going up and eating the shad that are there. Bait a hole around the roosting timber trees. You'll fill your cooler faster. Use cattle cubes or sour maize to draw and keep them there longer, and then prepared catfish bait is the cheapest and best way, most efficient way you can do that, all right? Listen, I want to thank you all for your subscription. I want to ask you if you enjoy this, you're really enjoying the show, you appreciate it, hit the like button, comment if you really feel like it, share some information, share pics. I will have some more and better information as we swing around. I think the next 5 to 7 days is a big warm trend. You're going to see that next Tuesday when I come around with a report, fishing's going to probably fire up and fire off again. But I just want to thank you all for all your loyalty and your subscription. I also do want to invite you to come over to the members only channel. We get a lot more details. For example, the glide bait, swim bait bite. I tell them exactly the locations that are working best, the depths, the colors, the retrieval. I'm getting ready to do a members only channel review here in just a minute, or a rundown, and they get a lot more information in the members only channel. Also in the members only channel, I have 6 other fishing guides that give reports for Possum Kingdom, Lake Lavon, Hubbard, Athens, Tawakoni, sometimes Palestine, Lake Welsh, Gilmer, on and on. We get other species of fish. We get white bass, stripers, crappie, catfish. There's a lot of information in the members only channel that you're missing out here in the public channel. So $4.99 a month, you're going to get 8 reports. You get 8 public reports a month for free. You get 8 members for free, or for $4.99. It's a deal, I promise you. You would buy this swim bait if I told you to buy it, and it costs more than that. So check it out. Give it a try. You can always unsubscribe. Big shout out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, headline sponsors. Texas Insider Fishing Report, live on television a week from tonight. The first show will air. Berkeley, Yamaha, Diamond Sports Marine, Skeeter Bass Boats, Power Pole, Bass Assassin, Abu Garcia, Bajio Sunglasses, Tie Lines UV, Lake Fork Trophy Lures, Impact Lures, Sandtone Lures, Real Time Rods, Magic Reaction, Lake Fork Marina, Go Fish Lures, Steve's Custom Prop Shop, the Original Rod Socks, Sign Shop, Burning Stump Lodge, Lake Fork Resort, Murphy's Law Sport Fishing, Jamie's Restaurant. Man, the food is so good there. I love it. And don't forget the pie. Tackle Co-op, Jamie's Jacked Up Designs, and Always and Forever Lucas Oil. I'm a little tired. Lucas Oil and Protect the Harvest. Thanks again for watching. I'm Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide.